Well, thank you, and welcome to Detroit. You know, when we launched the Ram brand back in 2009, it was done with a clear purpose. Firstly, it was not to walk away from our heritage as a truck manufacturer. You know, we've been manufacturing trucks for more than 100 years, and that is something we celebrate and carry forward with us. Now, the next obvious answer was that we wanted to focus our resources on building the best trucks and commercial vehicles available in the marketplace. And that is certainly true. But the decision really went beyond that. You see, in this competitive marketplace, what is clear is that unless you build a capable product, you're going to lose. All truck manufacturers recognize that. That is why at every trucking introduction, such as this one, regardless of the manufacturer, you're going to hear the person during the presentation use the words best, most, and capable more than they ever should be used in a 15-minute time frame. You know, in this business we've become so good at making up accolades. I'm just waiting for the best, the most capable black paint ever sprayed on a truck. You know, sometimes I think we lose sight of what's important. So the important reason we launched a standalone truck and commercial brand was, in addition to building the best and the most capable trucks in the market, we wanted to build our brand and our future on a clear set of values.
I'm here in the Ram booth. They just got through introducing the 2019, and I'm here with the chief engineer of Ram. What's your name, sir?
Mike Raymond.
Well, cool.
Me too. Excited about this product.
Yeah, it's all new for 19. You all love new products.
All new for 19, and it's been a very fun adventure developing this truck.
Oh, yeah. Well, this sounds like there's so many things on this truck that are relating to trailers, and I'm the trailer guy.
Okay.
So
Values that would act as a clear line of sight to what is important in everything we do. Values that mean something beyond just selling trucks. Values that were inspired by and are reflective of current and prior Ram owners. And those values are integrity, courage, and hard work. Now, Ram customers live with integrity. They honor and respect other people. They live according to a code of responsibility, and they're humble in their actions. And our job in the brand is simple. It's to build trucks that serve their purpose, to support their values, and in doing that, build generations of loyalty. Now that is why we launched the Ram brand. So, how are we doing so far? Well, we've grown sales each and every year since 2009. Now, our volume for the last calendar year will show a gain of more than 160% from when we started this journey. And it's not hard to see why. Ram continues to beat the competition in some of the most sought-after titles. So let me start with some of those capability and durability claims. Proven to last. Over the last 30 years, Ram has the highest percentage of pickup trucks still on the road. Highest fifth-wheel towing capability, up to 30,000 pounds. Most interior space with Ram Mega Cab, and most capable full-size off-road pickup with our Ram Power Wagon. And the truck I'm here to introduce today has been completely redesigned and engineered to continue our progress in delivering capability and durability to those loyal customers. And, of course, it's also been engineered and designed to pick up a few more best, a few more most, and a few more capable titles along the way. So, ladies and gentlemen, the all-new 2019 Ram 1500. all right, the Ram 1500 Limited, an unmatched combination of capability and luxury, and the Ram 1500 Laramie Black. Now, Ram 1500's all-new design reveals eye-catching details everywhere you look. And although completely modernized, it's clear that it still speaks to our big rig heritage. The powerful front end keeps the tough styling we are known for, but with this interpretation, it becomes even more striking. The headlamp styling is distinctive and it's available in 3 variations: halogen, full LED, and full LED with adaptive front lighting. Now that pushes beams up to 15 degrees in the expected direction of travel. So, you've seen our competitors, they stay with angular lines and boxy fenders. This all-new Ram is defined by a modern, clean shape. And this new shape, along with 3 active aero features, makes the Ram 1500 the most aerodynamic, full-size pickup in the segment, which, as you know, improves efficiency. Now, we've added 4 inches of additional length to the wheelbase and the crew cab. This not only increases the on-road presence of the vehicle, but it also significantly improves passenger comfort. Ram's width is increased by ½ inch, and by raising the bed sides, we allow for more cargo capacity, which is increased by around 10%. And this truck remains the only 1500 to offer Ram box, lockable external storage, which is accessible and therefore useful even with a full load. Now, additional drag is reduced with a new spoiler on the aluminum tailgate. Truck buyers, whether they are hard-working heroes, families with active lifestyles, or off-road enthusiasts, are expecting more from their truck, raising the demand for comfort, convenience, and entertainment features. And the inside of this new Ram is completely redesigned to deliver in all areas. All new features and premium materials combine to make the 1500 the leader in luxury, quality, comfort, and of course, durability. It's not just about comfort though, it is also about convenience. The new Ram uses intelligent storing solutions to make everything easier. Ram's new interior includes lockable underfloor storage, larger center console bins, and other clever storage solutions that add up to over 150 litres of interior storage volume. Now that's nearly twice that of our closest competitor. And by adding 4 inches to the cab, there's plenty of rear legroom, best in class in fact, enough for unique slide-to-recline seats. And to make any trip more enjoyable, the 1500 deploys our 4th generation Uconnect system on a 12-inch, fully configurable touchscreen. Now that is the largest in the light-duty segment. Now the system boasts enhanced processing power, vivid imagery, and sharper graphics. We've also added the finest audio system available in a pickup, a 900-watt Harman Kardon audio system with 19 speakers and a 10-inch subwoofer. But with all these entertainment features, we haven't forgotten those times when our customers need a quiet oasis. And the all-new Ram 1500 delivers with the quietest cabin in its class. In fact, everything we have done has a single purpose: to give our customers better solutions to life's relentless demands.
Now I heard that Nick was telling me, Nick Kappa, about a collision system set up on the front of this that's better than before. Can you go through that with me?
Sure thing. What we've done here is we've redesigned the frame. It was all about lightweighting the frame, so we've taken 100 pounds out of the frame. Okay, but one of the objectives for the program was to improve the overall crash worthiness of the vehicle. And so what we've done, and here's an example on the frame, our splayed rails here are splayed out 23 degrees. Okay, and the purpose of that is to get in those small offset impacts and so forth and begin to absorb that event sooner. Okay, and it's out there at 23 degrees, and what's unique about this design is that it starts out at 2 millimeters in thickness, and works its way back to 3 millimeters in thickness. It's formed over a mandrel. But the thing basically accordions in itself as it collapses. So it's octagon in shape. Okay, its whole purpose is to basically absorb energy from that impact. So it helps you with full frontals, but also helps you when you have that offset collision, unfortunate collision as well.
Now the series was it collapses that and then it goes into the, I guess, the A-frame or the long and short control arms.
It collapses, gets into the control arms and so forth. And as that assembly moves aft, we have on the back side of the frame here is we have this appendix or post that's then used to basically intercept that tire and wheel assembly, keep that out of the sill area, keep that out of the body area, keep that lower A-pillar intact.
Okay, I saw those. I thought that was a body mount, but that's collision purpose.
That's collision, right? So it starts up here with these beams helping, with the initial impact. As it moves further back, things begin to, collapse, and then basically we stop the tire and wheel assembly with that aft post coming off the frame.
Okay.
Now, for starters, we've made this new Ram pickup even stronger. With a focus on durability, we've used 54% high-strength steel in the bed and the cab, and 98% high-strength steel in the frame. Now that results in a Ram truck that is stronger than ever, yet still 225 pounds lighter. But it's also a smarter truck because it burns less fuel while dramatically increasing capability.
And this is lighter than last year's model?
Yes, this frame is 100 pounds lighter. Okay, totally redesigned. But when we redesigned it, we had very stringent requirements from an MVH standpoint, stiffness standpoint. Okay, so as we redesigned and took weight out, okay, we made sure we were hitting our overall targets for stiffness, and we've done that, just that. And if you get a chance to drive this truck, you'll find out that we have not compromised ride handling, the vibration aspects of this frame with this new design frame, which focused on reducing weight.
Now the lower control arm is aluminum. Is that what it is? Is that
Yes.
for weight saving too?
Yes.
I thought you did that in the past. You put one of those arm controllers was aluminum when you first came out with the air suspension on the 1500.
Current 1500 has aluminum lower. This one also has an aluminum lower, but it's been redesigned to basically handle increased payload and towing. Okay, so we redesigned both the lower control arm and the knuckle. Our mission was to increase payload and towing, so with that, our GVWR, the truck, went up. So redesigned, yet 10 pounds came out of the suspension as we redesigned it. So it can handle higher loads, okay, but it's more efficient in terms of its weight.
This solid Ram work ethic begins with its powertrains. Our 3.6-litre V6 delivers an impressive 305 horsepower and 269 foot-pounds of torque. Our legendary 5.7-litre Hemi V8 has been refined to deliver 395 horsepower and 410 foot-pounds of torque. Now, both are mated to our next-generation 8-speed transmission. And thanks to the addition of our innovative e-torque mild hybrid technology, both have improved fuel economy. Now, this e-torque system captures energy during braking and repurposes it during acceleration. The e-torque's powerful electric motor provides the equivalent of 90 foot-pounds of initial boost for the V6 Pentastar and 130 foot-pounds on the Hemi. Now, we don't have official EPA numbers yet, but we're looking at least 10% improvement to miles per gallon ratings. And we add capability. We're seeing a 22% increase in maximum payload and a dramatic 20% improvement in towing. Now, just talking about powertrains, I think I've seen a couple of manufacturers talk about diesel claims. What I can tell you is when our diesel arrives in 2019, we're going to reclaim all of the claims that we have. Now, all of this capability comes with luxury-level ride and handling package. The Ram 1500 continues to be the only truck offering a choice of multi-link coil or active air suspensions. Simply put, this 1500 is the most technologically advanced truck we have ever built. With more than 100 safety and security features, integrating the latest electronics, onboard cameras and sensors. Now, new safety features include a 360-degree surround view camera, complete with bird's eye perspective of the truck's surroundings, and blind spot monitoring that includes a very easy to use trailer coverage. Now, on the technology front, Ram 1500 comes through with a host of smart features. In addition to that class exclusive 12-inch touchscreen, our new light-duty pickup offers an integrated wireless charging pad, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. But there's another kind of capability at the opposite end of the truck spectrum, and that's where the road ends and the trail begins. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the all-new 2019 Ram Rebel. The all-new Rebel, as you can see, is ready for action. And now it will be available in both quad and crew cab configurations. Its aggressive design cues include a new grille design, a functional sports performance hood, and as you can see, bold black accents. New 18-inch wheels with 33-inch Goodyear Duratec tires are standard. And of course, it's got a distinctive Ram Tough interior as well. But with the Rebel, it's what you don't see that makes the biggest difference. Rebel's standard off-road package is designed to tackle the toughest terrain and have fun doing it. Availability of this equipment further strengthens Ram's claims to off-road truck leadership. Now, that's why we're also offering a new 4x4 off-road package. Now, this includes a factory suspension lift, e-locker, and other off-road essentials such as skid plates and tow hooks. So, that's our story. The 2019 Ram 1500 is calibrated to the wants and needs of some of the hardest working people in our population. And we started out by looking at who those loyal owners are, how they value integrity and personal courage, and how they act with purpose and resolve. And we sought to design a modern truck that embodies their values and packages everything they need in high-strength steel. And today, you see the results. So I'd like to thank you for your time. Thank you.
Big thing in the front suspensions, we've taken the stabilizer bar, the roll bar. Today it sits in front of knuckle.
Right.
New truck, we've moved it to the back side of the knuckle where it's more efficient.
So it controls
Controls, we have
cornering and all that.
20% less roll on this truck.
That's good.
Improve the handling attributes as well as the steering attributes that come with that. And then when we took it to the backside, we're allowed to go hollow. Once again, looking for weight reduction.
Well, that's good because, you know, trucks are made to run loaded. So when you run them empty, you got to do a lot of special tricks to make them handle well. Nothing like a car yet.
And
But
one of the advantages we have with our coil rear suspension is with the new truck, we now have a dual rate or variable rate rear spring.
Oh, that's good.
So when you're lightly loaded, okay, and a lot of light duty customers, they run around town lightly loaded.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what you have is you have that lighter spring rate. Okay, so you have that more compliant ride back there. Okay, but when you load it up, it gets into that stiffer rate. Okay, and then allows you to handle that stiffer rate. So basically, it's a non-compromising coil spring design.
Oh yeah,
and
well,
that's the advantage of our 5-link rear.
That's good. That's what I've always thought you should have, a progressive coil. Because, you know, you do it on the 2500, and that makes sense. So I always thought that would keep it from sagging, and that's good.
Exactly. And that was a redesign. That was our purpose too. Saying, all right, when you are fully loaded, you're at that GVW. Okay, let's bump up that rate. Okay, such that it does not sag. That was one of our missions as well with redesign.
Cool. Well, now getting into trailers, Can you dump your air suspension lower to hook up to a trailer? Is there a feature? I mean, I know they're adjustable somewhat, but
Oh yes, that's one of the nice things about air suspension is that from a normal ride height position, you can lower that vehicle 2 inches. Okay, and I'm guilty of doing that too. You know, I'm hooking my trailer. It's locked up on the ball,
Yeah.
and so I'm by myself. It says I take it to low. You know, that entry exit position, that minus 2 inches, and it pulls free. So
Yeah.
it offers some level of independence if you want to hook up, and then also when you want to unhook. So
Yeah.
it goes both ways.
well, a manual jack gets old doing that crank
Right.
thing. You know, not all my trailers have
Well, you
power
sit there and
jacks.
crank and it doesn't release off the ball at times, and this
Yeah.
helps you. You know,
Cool. Well, with all this new things you've done to decrease weight and increase your GVWR, how much higher is the payload and the trailer capacity of these now?
our payload's increased to 2,300 pounds, and that's basically a 22% increase over today's 1,500. And then our towing has gone up to 12,750 pounds.
Wow, that's
So
pretty good.
20% greater than what we offer today in the 1,500.
And that must be like a towing package with the progressive
It
spring
is-
on the back.
Yes, it is. It is a towing package where you can get both max payload and max towing.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, what about the backup sensor you was talking about? How it reads the trailer and the size of the trailer. You entered all that in. Can you tell me about that whole system? That sounds really cool.
Yeah, one thing new on this truck is we've introduced blind spot monitoring, and with this system we have set up right now, it can detect when you have a trailer behind you. Okay, and then basically what that does is it senses length of trailer. You know, there's an auto mode where it will basically calculate, hey, I've got a 20 or 30 foot trailer behind you, and then basically take your blind spot area of the truck and move that further aft. So it basically alerts you sooner that you have people coming up on your trailer. Okay, and you can also have a maximum setting on that feature where it'll take that max setting out to 12 meters or 39 feet. Okay, where you can always run in that max setting, and it'll assume you have a 39-foot trailer, and then basically, it'll alert you sooner that hey, you got somebody coming up in the lane next to you.
Well, that's awesome. Now, how far back does it go? Clear the back corner of the trailer? Because that's where, you with an 8.5-foot trailer, even with good trailer mirrors, it's really hard to see much of the side of the trailer. You sometimes have to whip to see it. Now, will this tell me right when somebody gets around my corner? Is it halfway up the trailer, or where will I know?
It's basically warning you as you get within, I believe it's 3 meters of the back of the trailer.
What's 3 meters?
9 feet, whatever.
feet? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it basically senses, before you get to that back edge of the trailer that hey, somebody is there. Okay, when you basically get the alert coming from the system, and the alert can be in the form of a light in the mirror. Okay, and also it can get the audible alert within the cabin. And a new thing on this truck is with our standard 6x9 mirrors, we also have a spotting mirror, lens. Okay,
Right.
that it's in that upper outboard section of the mirror. Okay, so standard 6x9, you've got a spotter that helps you look further
Yeah,
aft.
right.
In addition, we have the 7x11 trailer tow mirror as well.
Yeah, I use a lot of spotter mirrors because when I turn a corner, I want to see my trailer tires hit the curb or whatever I'm hitting. So that's good. So you still have the trailer towing option on the half ton. That's good.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Well, I always like those. That was actually the biggest reach of any amount there.
So with that new brake package, everything's been recalibrated. So in terms of the ABS units and in terms of how all that helps with, the stability control as well as trailer brake sway detect, we have the brakes totally recalibrated.
The actual brake controller itself hasn't changed. It has 2 modes still, or the brake controller. I think it's made by the Continental.
Continental supplies our brake controller, but it basically has on and off ESC. You can see you're there or it's not. Okay,
Yeah.
and so it changes the threshold as to where it interacts from the stability control management.
Okay. Well, trailer sway control is cool if it's if it comes on soon enough, because some of them come on late, and by that time the truck is doing most of the work. It doesn't actually break the trailer brakes, though, does it?
No, it does not break the trailer brakes at all. We have a trailer gain setting.
Yeah.
Okay, on the truck, much like we have on today's, so it can send braking to the trailer, on a percentage basis from what you have on board the truck.
Okay.
So that is still present on today's truck.
How about, I heard the guy say that the depth is a little deeper on the bed. I know you don't tow a lot of goosenecks and fifth wheels with half tons, but still, that's the problem with these trucks. They keep getting taller. So it's harder to hook up to a trailer. I know 1.5 inches is not a lot, but it's something. So that's what it is 1.5 inch depth.
Yes, the box height's increased 1.5 inches. Okay, and what we found there is, it was a benefit for aerodynamics, as well as, it had helped define the theme of the truck, and a more, streamlined look, side view look on the truck. Okay, and so we realized, hey, up 1.5 inches, we do gain some additional volume. I believe it's like a 9-10% additional increase in bed volume with that gain, but we don't think it's going to be compromising that given customer.
Okay, so your cab is 4 inches longer, and that's mostly in the back seat.
Correct.
And so is the bed any longer or different there?
No, bed length stays the same. We have two bed lengths, 5'7", okay, with what we call crew short. And then when you go to the longer wheelbase truck, our crew long, you get the 6'4" box. So overall length does not change, overall width does not change. Simply the height of the box has changed.
Okay. So I'm sure you've done some things with the tires for the extra tow rating. You got to have a little beefier tires, or are they staying the same? They have passenger tire and LT tire.
We have a combination of both. Okay, so we have 8 new tires on the program. Okay, that comes, and they've all been tuned to handle the GVW of the truck. Okay, and one big focus of the tires is on rolling resistance. Right? How do we improve overall rolling resistance, and that's improved by 10% over current truck to help with the fuel economy side of the equation. So non-compromising once again.
Yeah, I mean that's good. I mean we all want better fuel economy, especially when gas prices are climbing back again. But yeah, that's great. It's a really cool looking truck. I love the grille, the headlights. I mean I'm a big
real
deal.
Exciting. It's a great product to work on and be associated with over the last few years, and just very anxious to get it to market and get it out into customers' hands.
Yeah, well, the tail wheel is a good thing. The power pedals is a good thing. I mean, you've done a lot of things to it, and it's awesome. It's a competitive market, but you guys are right in there with everybody, and you guys have come a long, long way with these trucks. I'm really impressed by Ram.
Yes, well, thank you. Yes, a lot of new features over current, Ram 1500. So, we think that was one of the things is it was offer more, right? So we've done that. More comfort, more features, more payload, more towing, overall more efficiencies, a better ride and handling vehicle, but doing it all with less fuel.
Well, there you go. We've got the best of everything.
Yes.
The more Ram.
That's right.
Well, thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.